What's happening? It's the first episode of Family Come First TV, and we got a special guest in the building. My man's Vincent. First, I want to say I appreciate you for doing the first ever interview on this channel. So I want to start off with, how are you doing mentally?
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. But mentally, I don't know. It's up in the air right now, bruh.
Yeah.
There's too much going on.
Yeah, man. It actually is.
Everybody dying. Just keep my head above water.
Yeah, man. I feel it. So again, this is the first episode and our first interview with you. So I want to start from the beginning. So where are you from?
Born and raised north side of Minneapolis. Currently in Brooklyn Park as of right now.
And how was it growing up in North Minneapolis?
Well, when I was a kid, for the most part, it was good. Right now, these shorties tripping.
Yeah?
Yeah, nah. We used to go to the park, kick it, hoop, football, basketball, walk to the corner store. So I had a good time growing up North Minneapolis. It wasn't too shaky. I'd say it got rough probably around high school. High school?
Now, were both parents present, or?
Yeah, mom, dad married for 20 years.
Yeah. Are you the only sibling?
No, I have a little sister, Coletta, 23.
Okay.
So 3 years apart. Well, no, she actually just turned 24, so 2 years apart.
Okay.
She gonna be hot when she see this.
Now, how were you as a child?
As a kid, I'm pretty much how I act now. Pretty laid back for the most part. Didn't really do too much. I ain't really get in trouble too much.
Yeah.
I just stuck to my script. Stayed out the way. Collected my tennis shoes. Talked to my girls. Kicked it in the basement.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that basement legendary. Now, you have a business that you created.
Correct.
And it involves training people at the gym. Now, what actually made you first start going to the gym?
To be honest, what originally made me go to the gym, no funny shit, there was a girl that worked at CVS, and I used to go there every day on my lunch break, and I wanted her bad as hell. And I said, if I lose this weight, I'm gonna get her. But originally, I've been needed to go to the gym, because when I was a shorty, I used to have asthma attacks out of this world. Plus a sleeping disorder. But shout out to Shorty. She was the motivation. No name. She was the motivation.
Now, I mean, going to the gym could be a hobby for some, but you actually turned it into a business. What made you take it to that next level?
Honestly, what made me go to like the next level, I honestly just like to see motherfuckers doing good. So as I could help people change their lives, lose weight, they start to feel better about themselves. I always like to see motherfuckers win. Yeah. As you would probably know me from back in the day. Mm-hmm. But I just like seeing motherfuckers doing good. And I just want to do something good for the community. Like, make motherfuckers feel good, give back in a different type of way.
Okay. Now, the name of your company is Fuck Fat. Now, what made you come up with that slogan? Because it's actually really catchy.
So the slogan, well, the name is Vinsanity Body Sculpting. That's
okay,
just
my bad, okay.
Nah, you good. So the hashtag, just my slogan is Fuck Fat, just cause of all the asthma attacks and just everything. Hard to even get girls sometimes cause you fat. So me and Fat had a personal beef. Had to get bro out of here. Turned them into a hashtag real quick.
Now, one question I gotta ask is, have you been noticing the attitude change towards fat men when it comes to women? Have you been seeing that women are out here actually saying they want fatty dudes now? Like, what's your response to that?
Man, I just find that shit wild. I put in all this work these last 3 years just for y'all to turn around and say y'all like fat niggas. But I ain't gonna knock it though, but them brothers still need to get in the gym. Yeah, but it's crazy how everything just a trend.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Fat boys got clowned all the we 26 now? Fat boys get clowned the whole life.
Now, what made you come up with the logo? Or how did you create the logo?
The logo, honestly, I just went off myself. So I'll go off like all the tattoos and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit my mans up and I'm like, create me a logo, but make it into a bear. But make it symbolize me.
Yeah.
So that's how we came up with the big arms, the tattoos on the arm. And I love white tees, so he said we gonna put them on the white tee. That's how we came up with that.
Okay. Now, again, everybody know what's going on in 2020 so far, dealing with the coronavirus. How has that affected your business?
Ooh, coronavirus fucked me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to try to keep people motivated from a distance for the most part. It was a challenge, but I had a couple that stayed on task. But even myself, I will be uploading on my Instagram. I gained 20 pounds over quarantine. Once the gym opened back up, I started a 30-day challenge, and I'm already down those 20 pounds already. But for the most part, yeah, it messed me up a lot. But I still stuck with it through the motivational part of it on my end. But yeah, as far as training, it messed me up a lot.
Yeah. Now, were you able to work out in a certain way? Like, did you use like going outside, jogging, or anything? Because I know the gyms were closed. So, did you find other ways to work out other than just going to the gym during this quarantine?
Yeah, I made the best of what I had. Did a lot of full body workouts, such as like burpees, a lot of planks, push-ups, pull-ups, jogging a lot, jump roping as well. So you just gotta turn nothing into something, make the best out of what you got.
Okay, now, as far as being in the gym business, I know do people look at it like as competition? I know in other businesses, like for instance, for like Target or Walmart, they might be beefing because of the product they sell. Now, you're essentially selling a product. Is there beef within that community, or is it just like everybody eats, everybody helps each other out?
Man, one thing I learned, the game is the game. Well, I will say for the most part, motherfuckers show me like a lot of love because I reciprocate the love back through my posts and everything. But at the end of the day, like I said, the game. So it do be a little hate and shade through some people, but for the most part, for myself, I will say I get a lot of love. But you still know when somebody hating and wanna feel like they need to compete with you, but they gotta understand it's a free market.
Yeah.
You might train somebody better than I train somebody, but they don't look at it that way.
Yeah.
But like I said, though, for the most part, it's a pretty much, it's love within the gym community. It's just those select few.
Yeah. So how long have you been first of all, how long have you been going to the gym consistently?
I actually been going to the gym since 2013, but I wasn't actually working out. I was just hooping.
Yeah.
So then 1 year, I want to say 2015, I met Freelix, Development by Freelix, and I walked up to him. I said, if you train me, I'll pay you every month. And he said, why do you want to work out with me? I said, bro, because I buy a pair of white Porsches every week, so I might as well give you that money.
Right.
The way.
Okay. So you seen it as a better investment, basically, than buying. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So
now,
after that with bro, it's just been a go from there.
And how long have you actually been helping other people train, or teaching them how to train, or giving them influencing people?
So I've been doing it Vinsanity only been out for 2 years, but I've been doing it off Instagram since I want to say I started like 2015. I would let people come with me after I learned little ropes, but 2017 I want to say, or no, 2018 is when Vinsanity started. That's when I put it out there. Like, all right, we could do this.
Now, are you the only employee, or do you have other people working for you?
Nah, that's me all by myself.
You?
The Instagram, the captions, the posts.
So how was that being literally a boss and a worker at the same time, with no one else to come in and no vacation days? Like how was that?
I mean, it get a little hectic, but I mean, at the end of the day, I would much rather rely on myself than rely on somebody else to not get it done.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like what I learned, one thing I would say 2020 really taught me is a motherfucker can portray to act like they getting busy working, but you could be whoever you want to be for that day on the social side.
Yeah.
So until I meet somebody I can actually partner up with and feel comfortable with it, and know that we gonna hustle together, and it ain't gonna be no off days, no slacking, then we could talk about something. But I don't know. I would much rather have this stress on myself than depending on somebody else to get something done.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what is the is working out? Okay, say for instance, someone who eats a lot of junk food, right? And they work out. Is that valid, or is the diet, like, which one makes a better impact? The working out aspect or your diet, your food diet?
The diet. You honestly, that you can eat whatever you want. I honestly, personally believe it's a lie. Because when I was eating whatever I wanted, it wasn't working for me. I know a lot of people say portion control, but at the end of the day, it's still messing up your inside.
Yeah.
So I would honestly say, find you a day or two out the week to have a cheat day, but you gotta have strict eating habits.
Yeah. And what are your eating habits? Like, what are some of the things you stay away from, or you add more to, or?
Honestly, like a typical week for me, Monday through Friday, I get up about 4:30 in the morning every day, even if I ain't working out. I'll drink a protein shake, and then for breakfast, I'll do like scrambled eggs with a bottle of water. And then I have my little snacks throughout the day, a little granola bar, yogurt or something. But lunch and dinner is typically like 2 pieces of skinless catfish, some asparagus. I eat that 2 to 3 times a day, with a gallon of water.
Jeez. Boy,
Saturday, Sunday though, I will go crazy, but I had to do this 30-day challenge.
Yeah, to get back right.
To get back right, so I ain't really been having no cheat day.
Yeah. So how far are you into the 30-day challenge?
But it's the 18th to the 22nd.
Okay.
So I'll upload my
days.
pictures on the gram on the 23rd after I get my official weigh-in. And then, cause people be thinking I'm a superhero, bro.
Yeah.
I be trying to tell them. They be inboxing me like, you don't fuck up. No, I fuck up.
Yeah.
I be trying to let them know, like, I fuck up. Like, somebody texting me right now saying, like, oh, you will go. No, I'm fucked up like everybody else.
Right.
But it's all about your mental will to bounce back
Right.
at the end of the day.
Right. So now, we talked about how, I think you told me California's closed, or gyms are closed.
Yeah, Cali just closed back down, what, I want to say Friday, I believe.
So if Minnesota ends up closing the gyms back down again, how would you go back to, how would you keep it up? Because I know you don't want to do the 30-day challenge, and if let's say they do close the gyms down, you don't want to be, you know what I mean? You're not going to go back to how you were before the challenge. So
we ain't going back to that. Actually, me and my girl actually finna go to Dick's tomorrow.
yeah.
We gonna get some kettlebells, some resistant bands, and another pull-up bar. So with that, you can literally create, if the gym closed back down, you can literally map out you a 30-day workout plan and do a bunch of different workouts within those 30 days. So you're not doing the same thing every day. So quarantine, like when you asked me, did it get tiring being like my own boss and things? Yeah, so quarantine, I honestly needed that break, but I should have handled it a little bit better.
Yeah.
I was eating pizza, ice cream, but I was still working out Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
But that goes back to the eating whatever you want.
Yeah.
It don't work.
Yeah.
I was literally getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning still jogging.
Mm-hmm.
Don't work. Nothing happened. I got bigger.
Yeah. Now, did you have any other jobs other than working in the gym, or were you just able to just go straight to the, I got a passion for the gym, let me just start this and do this?
Oh, no, yeah. I'm an employee of Wells Fargo. I'm actually still an employee of Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
So, with the Wells Fargo job, I know everybody hates a 9 to 5. Like, I hated working there. But I had to take that as a learning experience. Me working for Wells Fargo honestly taught me how to communicate better with people.
Yeah.
So it just rolled over into my gym business.
Yeah.
So now I'm not so like rude or whatever when I'm talking to people.
Yeah.
So that helped me for the most part. But nah, don't hop right at, unless you got the money.
Yeah.
Do it. If you got the money and the resources to do it, quit the job. Do it. But stack that bread.
Yeah, I think a lot of people look down on 9 to 5s where you can actually meet a lot of people with a lot of information at a 9 to 5, and I don't think people will actually take that in consideration. Like me, for example, I got into doing stocks, and I met like 4 or 5 older guys in their 50s, 60s that been doing stocks. So it ain't nothing for me to ask them questions. You know what I mean? And it's because of the 9 to 5. Whereas if I was just out here doing stuff, I might not be able to ask somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you're not really put in that position if you're just out here.
That's facts.
You in a certain lane, and if you do anything else, it's not too much information you can get from somebody.
That's facts. That's why all my brothers that's playing in the streets, man, I hope y'all got an end goal to it. One thing I'll say, I met this man. We was at Wells Fargo. Him and his wife went and paid cash for a $75,000 car. And I said, how you do that? He said, bro, you always got to have an end game for something. And so everybody that's doing they do outside and think the jobs is lame, I hope y'all stacking that fast money.
That's right. Now, walk me through a typical day for you.
Typical day, I'll say, I'll get up about 4:30 in the morning, take my protein shake, then I'll go link up with Blase, and we'll go to the gym. We'll be at the gym.
Shout out Blase, by the way.
Yeah, shout out, bro. So we'll be there at the gym about 5 in the morning. We'll finish around 7. So after that, I'll go get some breakfast. So I literally got to rush. So, and then from 8, Monday through Friday, from 8 to about, I want to say, 2, I'm training. And then I'll get a break. So then me and bro will go back to the gym, hit it again. So
you're going to the gym twice?
2 a day.
Oh, shit.
So then, except Wednesday. So then we'll work out again from, I want to say, 3 to 5. Then sometimes I have to go back, and I usually get done training about 8. But I have some light days, so like Wednesday I don't train that many people. Friday, so on those people days I go kick it with my mom.
Yeah.
Or me and my girl go do something. I'll be out the way.
So what about so your day seems pretty packed. What about the people who actually don't have enough free time to go to the gym as often? Like what is something that you would recommend them to do?
I would honestly recommend them. Me personally, I don't deal well with them excuses because I've been life be tragic.
Yeah.
So I'm a firm believer in people make time for the things that they want.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel as if you don't have enough time to go every day.
Yeah.
You at least need to start off with 2 strong days.
Yeah.
And eventually boost it up to 3.
Okay.
Because we all got distractions in our life we could cut out to make time for something better.
That's a fact. Now the last question I'm going to ask you is about the Black 100 list. Now, or is it what is it?
Oh, top 100 black men in Minnesota.
Okay,
top motivational.
Yep. So what exactly is that? Because I seen it around on Facebook, and I seen a couple people I know in it, but I don't know what it is. Can you give me a little bit more information?
To be honest, I didn't know I was in that. I honestly, no lie, it was probably about 5 people that sent it to me. Like, did you see this? Did you see this? And I'm like, no, what is it? So after I looked into it, that honestly set another spark up for me. So that basically was a list of 100 black men that's looked up to as like motivational people here that's inspiring other people to do things.
Mm-hmm.
So they had like, I was on there, Davey Dave was on there for the Love. They had Aquays on there, the barber. So it was basically a list of black men doing something positive to try to put inspiration into the community.
Yeah.
So once I seen that, honestly, I ain't been happy in a long time. So that boosted me up. So it's like, okay, people paying attention to my shit. So now I need to take it up a notch.
Yeah.
So that gave me a little more spark to keep going.
Yeah, I seen Dave over there. Shout out Davey Dave, what he got going on over there. And you haven't been happy in a long time. What you want to talk about what's going on?
Yeah, well, I guess I can't necessarily say happy, but I feel like I was honestly getting the feeling like I was wondering, was my stuff reaching people enough to be like, oh, keep going, Vincent.
You just needed some motivation, and that came at the right time.
Especially after quarantine. So I guess I can't necessarily say I ain't been happy, because for the most part, I usually try to keep myself in like good spirits for the most part.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That gave me a new spark, man. Shout out to everybody else that was on there.
So what's next for you? Like, where do you see yourself taking your business?
In all honesty, and I want to say within at least the next 3 years or so, to give me a facility.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a facility to where I don't have to buzz heads for a membership.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people won't go to Lifetime.
Yeah.
It costs too much. So I want me like a Vinsanity gym with affordable pricing to get people in there, to get more of the black community to work out.
Yeah.
So we could be here until we like 85.
Yeah.
And just teach them a better way of living.
Yeah, man. All that sounds real good, and I know you personally, so I know your work ethic, and I know that it's going to be achieved, and I can't wait to see it all come to front. Well, that's the end of the interview, and I just want to again thank you for participating in the first video. And yeah, man.
One thing I do want to say though before we get off here is to the youth: do not fall victim to the internet. The streets ain't the way to go. Like, find you something that you passionate about and go get it. Don't fall victim to what it looked like. Everybody posting the money. Because I went to a youth camp with some young boys last weekend. That changed my whole perspective on a lot of things. Because there's a lot of young boys that need help, and they getting fooled by the Instagram and Facebook posts about people from here, like posting the money. And I literally told them, I said, don't worry about that money. Stick with y'all craft and the bag gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
So please do not fall victim. Just stay focused.
Man, that's the message from Vincent. Again, I'm glad and I appreciate you for doing this, bro. And I hope I get a chance to interview you again.